Can we stop making fantasy and sci-fi book cover art so boring? The Way of Kings is my absolute favourite book of all time, and I much prefer this cover to the cover that I always see in Waterstones. Even comparing this cover to something like Mistborn, this just does nothing for me particularly. White, bland graphics. Whereas this, the art, it just encapsulates everything about the story in my opinion. I recently read Poppy War and that's got the same issue. It's just a white book with a few little graphics. I'd much rather something like this, Kings of the Wild, which I've not actually read yet, but my god. Like, look how cool that looks. I sadly never got The Will of the Many when it had its original cover, and now I've got this one, which is just so modernized, and this looks like a philosophy book. This doesn't look like a fantasy book. Compare that to something like this, which I picked up at a secondhand bookshop, Magician. Look how beautiful that is, and the spine. Oh my god. Like, which one would you rather read? That or this? Not even which one would you rather read, which looks like a fantasy book. These are my copies of Dune from the 80s, and look how interesting it looks. The backs are so simplistic and so sci-fi. Like, these covers are so cool, and the colours and the characters that it shows, it intrigues me so much more than something like Red Rising, which is one of my favourite sci-fi stories. But imagine if it had a cool cover like this, showing Mars. It would be so cool! Even books like Fourth Wing, I get what they're trying to do, it's minimalistic, it's simple, but I'd much rather something interesting. I've not yet read Rhythm of War, but look how much better this looks. Maybe this is just me, but let me know in the comments, do you prefer the old school, over-the-top fantasy pictures or the more modernised graphic covers? Let me know.